guests and audience members.
It's okay.
The premiere on the 20. Hi everyone, it's me, your favorite Iranian comedian here in Slovakia, Nasi, and I'm here with ActofKAA talking about my directorhood for this semester. So the first time I actually saw ActofKAA, I was a mere audience member, and I was really curious because I found out there's a group of people doing English theater here in Bratislava, which was very rare for me at the time. It was back in 2016. I think one of the very first performances I saw from ActofKAA was the importance of being earnest, and it was magical seeing people who were almost my peers or in my age group performing theater in English and doing it rather well as well. Like, I really thought it was supposed to be like amateur theater and everything, but it was actually a lovely production and I was charmed. I think because before I got to join ActofKAA as an actress, I had seen so many performances from them. I joined officially in 2019 in the winter semester, and it was probably one of the easiest decisions that I've ever made because I was already like a huge fan, so getting to join this group of people seemed like no difficult decision at all. I was just like, all right, let's go. I'm excited, and especially because I went through the audition process and I could already see all the potential colleagues that I was gonna have here, so it was really exciting. I remember the first time I got cast, I was cast as the role of the mistress/maid, and it was in the main play, so I was already honored to be included in the main cast. And I remember thinking, like, I might not have much experience with cleaning, but I do have a lot of experience being a mistress. But I was really excited because I got to not only do a comedy right away, but I also got to do a comedy where I get to do mistaken identities. That was There are many good starting points for a comedian to be doing theater, especially comedy, because you are familiar with comedic timing and, you know, making the right facial expressions and everything. But with theater, everything has to be timed a lot more differently, and you're not alone on stage. You have to be like in sync with the rest of your cast. So for me, I guess the main challenge was to realize that this is going to be teamwork. I'm not there alone on stage anymore, and I have to wait for other people's cues, deliver other people's cues, and that was, I think, the main challenge for me. Just realizing that I'm no longer there solo, and not only do I have to rely on other people, but other people are relying on me as well. Yes, I did mess up on stage. But it turned out kind of funny because I was wearing high heels and I was supposed to just have like a small trip back, just like trip a little bit. But I tripped so much that I almost fell to my back and I kind of did like this matrix move. But it came off funny, so it was nice. I was like, haha, yeah, that was on purpose. That was a part of the choreography. It's crazy. As I said, again, my experience as a comedian is writing down the material, preparing it, going on stage, or even like being able to improvise on stage. But with theater, there's so much more that goes into it. There's working with props, there's working with other people, there's the backstage crew giving you like specific instructions on how to work with a specific prop. And that to me was a wonderful challenge. Again, it's something that also allows you to, you know, exercise creativity, because you get to not only, again, work on your own, but work in an environment. And again, just putting everything in sync was crazy. Seeing that the first time, it was crazy for me. It's chaos. I mean, at least in my experience, it's always like, okay, 30 minutes, everybody relax, everybody calm down, and like I'm going around screaming at people like, everybody calm down, while not being the most calm person in the room, obviously. But again, it's wonderful because we're a team, so we hold hands, we remind each other that we're supposed to have fun on stage. And again, the aspect of it, that it isn't entirely professional as a production, also puts me at ease a little bit. So just remembering that you have been working on this project for months, and that you finally get to put it on display is actually kind of like a very exciting feeling. So it's just excitement and nerves all mixed in with each other, and then just a little bit of a blackout, and then you just go on stage. Well, it's just, I've always had a passion for telling people what to do. So when I saw our director for Don't Dress for Dinner, Roman Stroka, do his thing with directing, I was very fascinated. I really wanted to try that, and I was very excited, but then I realized that we always switch things up a little bit in ActofKAA. So for the next semester, we were supposed to do a drama. And I realized that as a comedian, I have less than zero experience in directing or even acting in a drama. So that was a challenge in itself, but it turned out to be a wonderful experience. I got to direct the play called 12 Angry Jurors, and due to the ongoing pandemic, it became 10 times more challenging, but the reward in itself was absolutely beautiful. This play is, again, chaos. It's always chaos, and there's beauty in that, which I personally love. But I think what's wonderful about this particular production is that it's huge. It's got so much going on at the same time, and it not only challenges the actors and the production crew, but it also challenges the audience members to keep up, not only with the plot, but also with the ongoing jokes, the montages, the, you know, quirky characters, and their little, like, you know, traits and everything. So I think it's gonna be a fantastic production, but it has been a huge, huge challenge. I would wish for ActofKAA to continue, like not stop after this one production. I would want definitely for people to continue, especially in ActofKAA, because it has so much potential for it to grow bigger and do greater. But again, staying at the humble and like local amateur production level, because especially for what it did for me as an audience member, as an immigrant that had recently moved to Slovakia, I definitely thought that this was a fantastic format of entertainment that should keep going. So if anything, I would encourage the next few generations of ActofKAAians to continue and keep going. I'm incredibly excited now to invite all of you, dear audience members and guests, to our premiere on the 23rd of June in Majestic Music Club here in Bratislava. It's gonna be a huge performance, and we're not the only performers there. There's going to be a sketch, there's going to be a DJ, there's going to be an after party. So it's gonna be like this, kind of like a mini festival all happening in one night, and I can't wait to see you guys there, to talk to you guys, and I can't wait to hear your feedback and your reviews from that night. It better be good, because I'm fragile.